Hi, y'all. Dun 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 dun. What's going on, everybody? Alright, who we got? It's Rob and William and Kevin. And Rob and Kevin and Carol. It's moveless news about not needing the cane. Right? I just figured that I would try not using the cane today when we went for my daily walk. And here we are. So anyway, I'm having an issue with Melon. Apparently they haven't fixed it yet, so my little thing up in the corner isn't there. I guess I have to get in contact with them. Have them reinstate my thing. Anyway, so for now, I think I can just. I don't know if it'll. Yeah, it doesn't want me to. Yeah, I'll have to send them a quick message. If I can remember how to do it. Here we go. Without the cane, how do you hit Jim when the husband bits behind never have? I'm sending a Melon message, yes. Okay. Alright. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program.
It's Megavan Mike.
Watermelon or cantaloupe, what? What is he talking about? Hey, Mike, what's going on? Anyway, I do believe, even though I did not put it in the thumbnail because I was in the middle of doing something else before I went live, Jim has a rant tonight. So everybody put on your seatbelts because it's a rant night. At least for 20 minutes, maybe. I know you all like Jim rants. Oh, here we go with it. Hello, Mike. Please tell the group what is your favorite type of farmyard fence mounting. Just shaking his head. You're allowed to talk. I don't have the headset on.
It's all right. There are some things that they just speak for themselves.
Kevin's ready. Kevin, you got your seatbelt on? Bree! Bree! Jim has a rant tonight. Make sure you're listening avidly and attentively while you're taking care of the nephew. Yes, indeed. She's like, oh, good. So would you like to start, my love?
We can wait 1 or 2 minutes.
1 or 2 minutes? Okay.
Hopefully Sue will be able to come along.
You're not green anymore. Well, you gotta fix that, bro. I see it that you're not green. Check your, what you call it? I haven't gotten any renewal notifications from you recently, so. You have auto payments? Then you have to check, because I can't do it from my side. So we finally made our first set of reservations for September. That's what I was doing before I went on. That's why I was late. How was everyone's weekend? Rob worked. Wow. Did you hear that, Rob?
I'm sure he's doing the same thing.
He said, William was homesick. He's got cooties. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I got my cootie shot. Kevin was at the campground, we know that. Retired people are old. Old people have loosening of the muscles. Loose muscles can cause gaseous releases. Jim just proved he is old. Someone last week was fraudulently using your bank account, so I had to get a new card. I'll update it when it gets here. Okay. Gotcha. Kevin, how's your new lawnmower? This is true, Kevin. I bought 2,000 mini rubber ducks on your account. Rob, I think you scared Mike away because he never answered your question. Hey, Phil. Brace yourself, Phil. It's question night. Are you ready yet?
I guess.
And now for Jim's rant. We will just swivel this around like this and let Jim have at it. In fact, I'll even turn off the music for you. There you go.
Hi, friends. Well, on Friday, we had a discussion about this woman who complained to the management that the bears at Yellowstone weren't properly trained to come out for the tourists. And I kind of made a statement at the end of that rant that the time that you do something and you think you are the stupidest person on earth, that woman is who beat. Well, that woman has the ability to feel better about herself tonight because we found somebody that was stupider than her. I told this story at our community meeting at the campground on Sunday morning, and the manager said, "That's nothing. We got a bad review because this woman was in a campsite and the squirrels were dropping acorns on the roof of the trailer." Now, the last I heard, hey, it's Holla.
Hey, Holla.
The last I heard, when you go camping, part of the reason one goes camping is to get away into nature, which includes squirrels, at least in most of the world. And squirrels just love to climb around in trees because that's their thing, right? But this woman, who picked out her campsite and then backed his trailer in, set everything up, was pretty shocked when she started to hear the acorns hitting the roof of her trailer. Now, you would think that if that was so bad, there's a section of the campground that doesn't have any trees in it. You would think if that bothered her so much, she just would have gone to the staff, who she said in the same review were very nice and and they would say, "Hey, can I move out there where there's no trees? Because the acorns are keeping me awake at night." And they just would have accommodated her. But no. This dope, she writes in this is an actual review of the campground on
TripAdvisor.
TripAdvisor. If you go into TripAdvisor and you check for Mays Landing RV Resort, this review is in there. I'll have to ask Francine on Friday if that particular package is available. And I mean, it's not, it's a campground, It's not like going to the one in Jersey City, right, which is just asphalt with lines on it. That's convenient to Manhattan. This is a campground in the woods, or in, you know, I won't say it's in the woods, but there's trees there. I mean, our trailer is underneath a horse chestnut tree. So if this woman thought the acorns were bad, you ought to hear one of these bastards when it hits the roof.
And surrounded by cedars.
And surrounded by cedar trees. So, this woman from Yellowstone, who I thought was really at the low end of the gene pool, at least she could look down on somebody. Because it was just ridiculous. So, and I should have asked, I mean, obviously the manager knew who this person was, and I should have asked if she was from New York or California, because all those screwballs live in those two states. I mean, they do. Let's face it. You know, they entitled, narcissistic, self-absorbed, idiotic Karens. Yeah. And most of them live in New York or California. That's why. What?
Hollis said some people don't like groundhogs either.
Yeah. So anyway, so there were two other comments that she mentioned, but we read the comments, and if you take them in context, they're not quite as stupid. You know, one of the people wrote in a comment that they felt that someone had moved Atlantic City
40 minutes away.
Because it was 40 minutes away. Now Atlantic City
is a half an hour.
And it doesn't move. You know, it's not like they put it on a barge and went, hey, let's move Atlantic City another 10 miles south today. And then, oh, wait, let's move it 10 miles north just to mess with people. So, but then I read the whole
review.
I read the whole review, and all the woman mentioned is that the campground was 40 minutes from Atlantic City. So, you know, I didn't think that was really worth, you know, putting someone, you know, in the shallow end of the gene pool for their camp.
Just read the comment about AC. I'll have you know that AC is scheduled to be moved in 2027 to Steve.
So, and believe me, if the governor could figure out how to do it, if it would make money, they would do it. But so anyway, so that's the, you know, that's the thing. By the way, if you look in the rest of the TripAdvisor, I was pleased to see that the campground that we stay in, everybody that goes there just raves about it, you know. But you know, there's always one or two morons. It could be.
Maybe it moves on.
So, anyway, so that the rant's very brief tonight. I thought I was going to have more, but then we did our due rant diligence.
I went
today.
through 11 pages and then I stopped because there was nothing else that was good.
You know. But it's a rundown, middle of nowhere, acorn-filled sandbox of death. Apparently, I don't know. I mean,
it's a campground. It's a small campground. It's not a legitimate resort with concrete pads and palm trees and an HOA and all that shit. It's a legit campground. So it's like you're on dirt roads and you have trees. What do you expect?
So, anyway, so that's my rant for tonight. Such as it was. And, you know, these come up periodically as I find things that are just incredibly stupid that I need to bring to your attention.
What about the one that I showed you about the guy whose truck was stuck in the mud and he proceeded to winch himself to a 100-and-something-year-old artifact that was in Death Valley National Park?
Yeah, I mean, that guy... And then he didn't say anything to anybody.
But then he owned up to it.
Only they put a information line, and the guy said, "I better own up to this." So he owned up to it, But
those bloody seasonals coming around each year, being in the same spot. Who do they think they?
I'll tell you who we think we are. We're the Seasons, and that's the way it is. That's the way I see it. With apologies to blind people.
Another situation that really tests my gag reflex are those HOA enforcers that are videoed on countless ring cameras threatening. Yeah, right. It looks very nice from what you've shown. Some people just thought, right, Holly? I mean, it's a campground. Like,
yeah.
I mean, if you go back, Hollow, and look at my very, very, very first video from like
4 years ago.
4 years ago, I did a walk around of the campground. So that'll give you the whole perspective of what it looks like.
So, anyway, we will keep on the outlook of people saying incredibly stupid things to bring to your attention, and when we find them, you'll hear about them here first. Until then, see ya.
Rob's gonna come over here, and sprinkle pine nuts everywhere. Now you're scared.
We don't have any pine. We have cedar trees, which kind of look like pine trees. But they don't have.
No, the tree that we park under, right on the corner there,
Yeah.
drops pine needles all over.
Pine needles. Yeah. But.
So,
All right. I'm done. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Grass Heights, too many Amazon boxes, blah blah blah, yada yada. I am not making pine needle tea. No, no, and no. Maybe they ran out of hot chocolate and had their panties in a bunch. Let me tell you, I finished one of the Ziploc bags of hot chocolate pods this weekend, and we have one full one left. And Bruce has a box waiting for us.
She said she has to make them last until we get to Vermont.
Yeah. Well, unless it gets really chilly at it again, I don't think
It's fine.
I mean, they could have got their panties in a bunch. You never know. It's very possible. But yeah, I mean, now, did they not spot Jim Ween on their trailer? Would have thought that was a bigger issue than Acorns. I mean, it's, I read another one today where these people were accused of stealing artifacts from a site at another national park, and they were put on the park's video surveillance. So here's another one. See tourists demonstrate the worst possible way to react when encountering a bear.
Apparently that bear did get the memo about coming out when the tourists were around.
Right? A video compilation posted by the Instagram account Tourons of Yellowstone last week shows visitors crowding bears, sprinting after them to take photos, and in one case even trying to pet one while it's feeding. Best way to handle encountering the bears is don't. Exactly, right?
That would encourage people to have common sense. We don't have too much of that in America anymore.
It's not clear where the clips were filmed, but some appear to have been shot at national parks and other areas where the dangers of distracting wildlife are clearly posted.
If you don't understand, they spend lots of money to stay.
I know, right? It's like we spend lots of money to stay here. You have to train your bears to come out when we visit. That's why you OSHA, you couldn't be trusted with common sense. If caught, visitors who approach bears risk fines and even jail time. What's up with Canadian New Jersey geese situation? We have 2 guinea hens now. Somewhere, I haven't seen them yet. And the Canadian geese, we have 2 with about, 5 or 6 goslings with it.
But we don't see them in the camp.
No, they stick back. They either stick out by the road or by the pond. But for some reason, they just won't go back to Canada, and I don't know why.
Well, all the Canadians come here in the summer.
Only if they're from Quebec.
Only if they're from
And they go to Wildwood. They go to Exit 4.
Exit 4.
A woman is on a YouTube video attempting to pet a wild roaming bison at Yellowstone. Of course, she was gored. Heck yeah, like... But you know what? The family will still, try to sue the National Park Service for something ridiculous. And being killed by the fuzzy hate machines. Right? Never pet the murder cows. Yeah. We are trying, William, but they just keep flying back over the border. It's like, what the hell? One woman was jailed for 4 days, fined $1,000, and ordered to make a $1,000 community service payment after pleading guilty to willfully remaining, approaching, and photographing wildlife within 100 yards. Maybe we should build a wall. They'll fly right over that. And that would be an awfully tall wall.
But I want to make it out of, plexiglass, so that when they're flying along, they're going to go...
I know. You want people to read, Phil? No, that takes too much energy.
Or, that doesn't apply to me.
Yeah, exactly. That doesn't apply to me. Why do I have to do that?
Why should I do that?
So these fines are pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Bicarbonate of soda, bread, and a little lemonade. No more geese. Or just... I mean, that's how people used to do the seagulls. They would just hold up a... what were those? You drop them in the water.
Fizzies.
Yeah.
Or Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer, that's all.
I know, there's a guy that has a company that has border collies. And that's he goes around all these big industrial complexes. And
He calls them
the
goose
goose police.
Goose police, yeah.
Yeah, and they go around all these industrial and let the dogs go and they chase the geese away.
And then we were on the boardwalk, 2 summers ago? I forget where we were, Ocean City, Wildwood, one of the two. And there was a guy there with a falcon. And he would let the falcon go and it would fly out. And it would keep the seagulls away from the boardwalk. We had a really bad seagull issue about 2 years ago on the boardwalk. 2 or 3 years ago. And he'd call the falcon back and would land on his arm, and that was pretty cool.
I think that was wild.
Yeah. Phil's Italian grandmother used
Brioche.
brioche and effervescent lemon-flavored antacid.
Anything that fizzes.
Yeah. And there was boom shakalaka.
Ooh.
Rob, you'll be happy to know we made our first reservation. Birding is a great way to control pests. Sadly, over here, anything that bloody flaps around long enough gets protected status. And he tells his friends, all you gotta do is flap around in for 5 minutes and you'll be protected. Just saying. You've not submitted the trip itinerary. Your booking is invalid. That's what I was doing before I went live. That's why I was late. White Oak Campground. It's about 10 minutes from the Strasburg Railroad Museum in Pennsylvania. Seagulls on the boardwalk and AC are attack gangs. It's in Quarryville, PA, Rob, if you need to look it up.
Oh.
Phil's always been fascinated with falcons, crows, and ravens. Falconry goes back to medieval times in Britain. Yeah, it was really cool. I mean, this falcon was huge. And you let it go, and it flew up and down the boardwalk, literally. And then you'd call it back.
You're invited, Rob, but you're not going to be here then. Because you're not going to M24.
That's right.
You're with.
Crows can remember people and learn to work with them. Yes, it's Strasburg Railroad Museum. Oh, and by the way, Rob, you did not ask Phil or Hala a question yet. And Phil is expecting one. And Hala gets a patch. Oh, that woman in Yellowstone does not get a patch. No, there's no patches for her.
No, she gets a sign.
She
Here's
gets
your sign.
with a bunch of numbers on it.
No, I'm talking about the comedian, I think you said.
She gets a Darwin Award.
Yeah.
Need Heckle
and
Heckle and Jekyll to protect us. Right?
Give us a house to wreck. We'll tear it down by head.
Heckle and Jekyll the Crows, yes.
Magpies.
Magpies.
Yes.
She gets a dumbass patch. Just a patch with a D and an A on it. Anyway, what else you have to say for yourself?
Nothing. I successfully installed an outdoor light at Sony's house today, so
Yes.
hopefully the house won't burn down between now and then.
Tomorrow you have to pick up
I
silicone.
have to go pick up some silicone.
Yes, indeed. Wednesday, our new living room furniture gets delivered. So that'll be cool. Rob had a crow when he worked on the boats. He sat on the bow and would sneak bits of sandwich. Did you get a new square carpet? No, this is for the living room, not for the computer room.
Hala injured his
What did
right-
you do to yourself, Hala? Your typing is really bad and slow. I'm injured. You hurt your right wing. What'd you do? Not allowed to do that. Crows and ravens are incredibly intelligent. They remember human faces, have a complex social structure of using birds. You fell.
No, he feel.
You feel. Oh, he feeled. You fell? What the heck, man? I hope you didn't break your arm.
Fell.
Well, you better, heal right away, sir. And that's an order. Fatima! Of course, not a notification. Looks at the click and quickly searched for you. Did the bit... Yes, you did miss the rant, Fatima. Oh, your shoulder. And of course, you're probably right-handed, right? You missed the rant, Fatima. Blink it hello to all of my friends. I will rewatch it. Okay. Figures. You always hurt the arm that you're right with, right? And Phil chimes in right with the hummus. It's like... Hey, Fatima, you gotta try this hummus. Hummus is illegal. Because it's ground up chickpeas.
That's correct. But it has roasted red pepper in this one.
I don't care if it's got roasted frickin' Doritos in it. You'll rewatch it earlier. Hala, listen. You better get better, and that's an order. Oh, there you go. Rob likes hummus. There's another thing you can add to the menu. Rob, we're really trying to work on the menu for August. Really hard. Phil just had some... Phil, you're fired. You're fired. In fact, you know what? Of course, it's not going to let me use the air horn because it thinks I don't have a frickin' account until they fix it. You're lucky I can't air horn you right now. That is the brand I like when I purchase outside. You have it in the refrigerator. I got cheese and pepperoni and crackers in the refrigerator. Does that count? Did it have a face? Yes, not for Rob. It's that simple. Oh, no, Phil, no, Phil. Stop, Phil. Cease and desist now. Cease and desist. No. No, Fatima, I had to send a message to Melon because the credit card company flagged the payment over the weekend and apparently they haven't gotten it yet. Even though they've been debiting it from my credit card for like 3 years now. They flagged it. Oh, we do that occasionally. Don't you know I need my Melon? The hell. So I'm waiting for a message back from them to fix it. Notice in the corner that my thing is not there either. Linda McCartney always said I don't eat anything with a face. So that's the easy way to remember. If it's got a face, he doesn't eat it. But then there's dairy involved there too, which is technically, I guess, had a face at one time. I don't know. How would you explain dairy? Because Rob can't have dairy either.
I'll give it that.
Watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, etc. I've inspected white oaks. You are right in Amish territory. I expect an Amish. I can have dairy. I cannot have the cat. Okay, alright, so that makes things a little easier. He can have butter.
Well, I don't know how to make anything without butter anymore.
Yeah. Alright, so Phil also got the pine nut hummus. We can give you pine nuts, they're in the tree. He's a vegetarian, not a vegan. In fact, Rob will give you some pine nuts. Somehow. He's an avalacto vegetarian. Oh, there's a word for it? Just go buy White Castle. He can't. Hell no. White Castle doesn't even smell good. There's actually a word for it. Avalacto. Do peanuts burn in a campfire? Oh, pine nuts? I don't know. That's a good question. We burned. Jim had to trim some branches on the tree next to where he hung the second flag. And he put those branches in the campfire, and they were quite snappy and poppy. They were like. Well, that's a cedar tree, but they had pine needles on them.
Howdy, Scott.
Scott from Amazon Arona.
Buenos
bananas and peaches. Dun, 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 dun.
Bananas and peaches.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I haven't had for a while.
Bananas and peaches or
Just
peaches?
peaches.
Yeah, Jim used to eat like peaches with whipped cream.
Yeah.
He stopped that. I guess he had too many. He got sick of
I just
peaches.
haven't. I just, it was a thing for a while.
I don't know. I guess, people roast pine nuts and they eat them, so I guess you could throw them in the campfire. I don't know what they would do. Pine nuts are good, but pinon nuts are awesome. Pinon?
Pinion? It's part of the steering, isn't it? Rack and
pinion. Rack and pinion, yes. It's that thing on your car that helps you steer. Rack and pinion. I put a rack and pinion in one car when I had my Celebrity. I needed to replace the rack in that car because it was going through power steering fluid like crazy. And it cost me like $600. Don't know if I've ever had pine nuts. You don't live anywhere where there's a pine tree, Scott.
Tick like wild hickory nuts.
He lives in the land of tumbleweeds, scorpions, and snakes. You wouldn't think I gave Sonia a list of foods I eat. Would you? Sonia is bad, list keeping people. Would you? Sonia is bad, list keeping people. I have the list. I went over it with Jim. Nothing that has a face. That's easy to remember. Kefir is yummy too. You eat some delicious stuff. Pine nuts are insanely expensive. More spendy than ribeye and steak a pound. You're definitely not eating scorpion nuts.
They would be really tiny, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they wouldn't be very filling. Did it have morning sickness, noisy and hard to steer when first started cold, or leaking? Yeah, if the reservoir was totally empty, it would, you turn the wheel and went I would just and instead of using power steering fluid, I would use regular automatic transmission fluid because it was cheaper and did the same thing, and it was a good alternative. So, if you have an idea, message me. I'll let you know. We can save a fortune in time. Did you fetch up the pallet of Twizzlers? No, we left it at the store, Rob. They wouldn't get the forklift for us. Yeah, if you ever have a rack and pinion go bad and you need to add power steering fluid to the car, regular automatic transmission fluid works great until you can get it fixed. Twizzlers, specify the flavor. Needs to be in the list, right? Well, we went to ShopRite on Friday, Fatima, and they had an entire pallet of Twizzlers sitting on the floor, and I sent a picture of them to Rob because they were on sale, like 2 for $6. So, and he said we had to get the forklift and keep him at the campground until he got there. I don't know how he was going to get them home, but Filtered, pulpless, fresh orange juice has a similar compression level to hydraulic brake fluid. It's got me and the bike home more than once. Really? That's funny.
How do you know that? Here I just been wasting it by drinking.
Sonia back is healing. She cannot carry a pack of Twizzlers for you. Thanks for looking out for me, William. I can't carry a pack of Twizzlers. It's less than 10 pounds. I can carry it for now. Quart for me, quart for the bike. Yeah, I actually took my walk today for the first time without my cane, or Jim's cane, I should say. I have to stop using it. Fatima can't be vegan because you're too old to say goodbye to yogurt and ice cream. This old dog is not willing to learn that new trick. I don't know if that's true anymore. The cars today are very fluid specific. My car has electric steering, no leaks. No, this was an 87 Chevy Celebrity, Holla. So, yeah, it's not like these newfangled cars now. In fact, when I took the car to the mechanic, because I had to wait a couple of weeks until I was able to, save money to get it fixed, because between the labor and the part is freaking expensive. You just have to use regular ATF. Thanks, Pat. That's why we like old cars here, because we can fix them for $15 and some baling wire, right? It was a lot easier. Shit. That's why I liked working on my 67 Pontiac when I had it. Because there was no computer, no kind of fancy sensors or nothing. You had all this room in the engine bay. And if something went wrong, it was only one of 4 things. So, Yep, 67 Pontiac. I don't have it anymore. I sold it. I bought it for $400. It had a Chevy straight six engine in it. It wasn't even the original motor. And I sold it for $3,500. Something like that, yeah. Tempest. 67 Pontiac Tempest. Rob had a Volvo with one of the first onboard computers. Okay, it was a clock, but it was digital. Yeah, somebody took out the original. I bought the car for $400. Somebody dumped a Chevy straight six and hardly needed a tailwind before it would go anywhere. And I bought an Pontiac 400 and Turbo 400 transmission out of a Firebird race car for $1,000 and had that put in the car, and that thing was scary after that. But it needed a lot of body work, which we didn't have the know-how for at the time. So after having fun with it for 3 or 4 years, I sold it. But I did a lot of the mechanical work myself. The guy that put the engine in decided that he wasn't going to finish the job and not put the intake manifold and carburetor on. So I had to do that job myself, which was like incredibly easy, obviously. And then I was able to drive it. Had a Edelbrock intake and carburetor on it. But the headlights can be changed without taking the entire thing apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were easy. Like I said, you pop the hood. I mean, the hood weighed 100 pounds itself because it's all steel. And that, use those old round headlights. You just unplug it, plug it in, and you're done. And then for parts, we needed some parts, so I bought another 67 Tempest from a guy a couple of towns away who had owned the car since it was brand new, and it sat. The last time it had a 1981 inspection sticker on it, and after that he parked it, so it was about that deep in mud, and got some parts off of that. But the guy gave me all of the original paperwork that went with the car. So it had the original title, the window sticker, the build sheet, all the paperwork that went. I still have it at my house. So cars were fun back then, but were harder and less comfortable to drive. No, this thing was a beast, Holly. You would have fun with it. Passed everything but a gas station. In high school, Scott had a 78 K5 Blazer. Selling it was one of the decisions you still regret, right? It needed new trunk pans and quarter panels, and we just didn't know or have the money to get it fixed, so. Yeah, right, William? Not now. Phil's buddy had a Jap K5 Blazer. So, yeah, I have pictures in my phone somewhere. Hala had a 72 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Was it a 442? Oh, 350. Okay. Sue! What are you doing? Sue! Rob's XJ6 was like driving around in a cloud. A large, thirsty, rumbling, bougie, metallic, pistachio green cloud. Pistachio green. Hala had a lot of cars. Your Nova was what, a
7.
67? Jim had a 67 Nova with a straight 6 too. My dad had a 70 Nova with a 350. 305, I'm sorry. Crappy 305 engines. I also had an 81 Camaro that needed a new engine. Drank 5 quarts of oil a day. Bought a 327 that I was going to put in it, but never did that, so I sold that car and engine together for $1,500, I think. Bob could fit at least 5 women and all of their fur coats in the back. Not for 70s British special interest movie reasons. Honest. Bond. James Bond. William had a 67 big wheel, fast with leg power. Don't be knocking them big wheels. I had a bunch of those when I was a kid. They were great. Oh, you had a Omega? Pontiac Omega? Was that? No, that was an Oldsmobile. Pontiac, what the hell was it called? That's gonna drive me crazy now. The Green Machine, right? I had big wheels. How many big wheels did I have? I had a 1, 2, 3, at least 4 of them before I outgrew them. Because every time they got flat spot in the front tire, I would have to get a new one. A Corsica. Don't forget, Jim needs to fetch that pickup truck from Michigan for you.
Ventura, that's it.
Ventura, that's it. Pontiac Ventura, yeah. Because you had the Nova, the Omega, and the Ventura. That's right. Well, if you can figure out which cornfield it's in, Rob, you can go back and get it. I don't plan on seeing any cornfields this year. Rob wants a flame hot rod painted wooden bed pickup. You want a lot of things, Rob.
I don't know why he can't fit that in his closet.
He can't. You can't have that, Rob. You can't fit it in your closet. Phil's buddy was a mechanic, drove to your job every Sunday in his 70 Buick Skylark with 225,000 original miles, right? Hala's first car was a 74 Pinto wagon. Rebuild everything and did body work. You were 14. Until they found out that if you get rear-ended, they explode. Bad fuel tank placement. No cornfields this year. Yeah. Sue, please inform the group which of the original Crayola colors you think would make the best soup seasoning. Now, why does Stu get a question and nobody else does? Phil, you're fired. Twice. See, William, I fired Phil twice today. You got spared. Red Violet, Fatima says. Nope. Only the runabout, not the station wagons. You pimped it out. Oh, okay. So you dropped it and you put hydraulics in it. Is there a Crayola color named Red Velvet Cake?
I don't know.
I haven't looked at a box of Crayolas in years. Not sure it's an original Crayola color, but burnt sienna, definitely. You go sunk. Yeah, they're good for weight anchors, you know. We're using them as a boat anchor. You haven't need the crayon since Pando Season 1. Crayola's khaki green for split pea soup. Hey, I haven't looked at the box of 64 colors recently. Fatima, he asked for an original Crayola. It was the first that came to mind. We can give Sue a Crayola patch. Hi.
Hi and stuff.
Just was funny, everyone else in high school had caddy and muscle cars. I had a Pinto wagon. Was going to put a big engine in it, but never did. Larry! Taco freaking green neighbor Larry. The bigger Crayola boxes had the pull sharpener on the back. Yeah. I think that was the 64 pack. She almost Googled original Crayola crayons to find the colors. But would it be a box of 16, 32, or 64? Definitely 64. Larry, what's going on, Larry? How was your day? And why didn't Fatima get a question?
Rob's probably afraid of the answer he might get.
Phil, Fatima, and Hala didn't get questions. 32 side by side in the plastic container. No, you gotta get the big box of 64. Crayons would be fun in the campfire. They were fun in the radiators in school. They would just melt into this super big blob of color. Do they make, like, fun colors in the fire? I know you can use a Crayola crayon in an emergency for light, for like a flare. It'll last a half an hour. Larry's living the dream again. Did you have a good day at work? Yeah, supposedly you can use a crayon for a 30-minute flare if you have to. I haven't tried it. You asked why Rob had to be... Oh, that's right, 2 B's. I wasn't sure for Robbie yet. Jim's got strawberry milk. Strawberry milk. Larry, I can't guarantee if Rob's going to ask you a question or not. He's only picking certain individuals to ask questions to today, and I'm not sure why. Say hi to Larry.
I did.
To be or not to be? No, what was it? Hershey?
It's Hershey's.
It's Hershey strawberry. See? It's pink. Maybe I will. Maybe I will have Larry type all messages without the letter T. Sounds like a challenge. So Larry's got to type all of his comments without the letter T in it. That would be pretty difficult.
He failed.
He failed. And why does it have to be T? I mean, I would cut out a vowel.
He just picked the letter.
Yeah, I know.
And it's one of the more common letters.
True.
Would have been easier to type his comments without the letter X.
It's like when you play, like when you're watching Wheel of Fortune on TV, right?
RSTLE.
Yeah, you always pick RST, a vowel, and, you know. Now the penguin overlord will have to poop on Larry's head. Fatima's challenge is just to type tonight. Autocorrect is mean today. Remember when I used to say it was on crack? Your autocorrect is on crack today. As a prank one year, Phil made a big show of cleaning his ears with a Q-tip near your X. You put a huge hunk of Crayola brown on an end of a hidden Q-tip and made a big show of pulling it out of my ear. She almost gagged. Oh my god.
That's original.
Hmm? Yeah, I can see why that would happen. What a great break. To this day, Phil maintains it was a crayon. That's his story, and he's sticking to it, Larry. William, did you eat paste? That's why he likes liver and onions. Because he ate paste as a kid. Now we know what your problem is.
Traumatic experience.
Right?
Wow.
Paste. Larry only ate Elmer's and only after it dried on my fingers. Don't mention William and eating. We will never hear the sodding end of it, and Jim will have a bloody coronary over the matter again. Yeah. Right. Sounds like you're gonna have a coronary over it again. I think Robert gave him hell earlier. You did, Larry. I'm sorry. You'll have to go back and rewatch it. It was like an hour and 15 minutes ago. Fatima has to rewatch it too. Writing funny things in sunblock on your friend's back at the beach can be fun. Anyone, and I do mean anyone, caught with liver at NJ24 will suffer. That's why Jim's so quiet. He's spent. He's gawking at his phone. Not sure what he's looking at.
I'm just looking at my Google search.
And I'm English. We know about suffering. If they ate it, they've suffered enough. Jim is looking up 20 ways to slap William with liver. Only 20? I guess he's looking for another subject to rant about. I don't know.
No, I was just looking to see if there was anything interesting in here. It's another article about the. Here's something.
Oh boy.
Adorable baby panda flies in the passenger seat in Japan, wearing a diaper and munching bamboo.
On a plane.
On a plane.
All by itself. Oh no, there's a guy there. A large kibasi makes a good baton. L is great with onions. Fen was like, I'm not even gonna say the word. Large kibasi got Sue's attention. Well, well, well. So Phil, tell us, if you fell in a hole, is it still a hole or is it filled? Ah. Bree's like, now I want a sausage sandwich with peppers and onions, like at the fair. Definitely filled. You didn't even laugh at that.
I was grinning at it because of the intelligence of it. Just Rob comes up with more philosophical stuff than he's ever.
And Sue still hasn't. There she goes. I was gonna say she's. Oh God. Go ahead, William. Say it. Where the hell did you find Rob? Sue said that yesterday. Where the hell did you find Rob? It's entirely possible that I'm the last of the great thinkers. That was the best line in a long time, right?
It's right up there with William's ex.
You can't make this stuff up. Actually, you can if you're Rob, but yeah.
Phil falls in. Is it empty or is it filled? Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed, he says. Gotta love it. She would do some duck races. Never done duck races in a while.
There's 11 people here. William's going.
William, you're sick. You can't go bowling.
No, he was sick the other day. He's better now.
He doesn't go back to work till Tuesday. He's playing hooky. He's not going to go to work, but he's going to bowl.
Tuesday would be tomorrow.
No, Wednesday he's going back to work. Bree's been busy. She's going to sit down now.
What have you been doing?
Chasing the nephew around the house, waiting for her sister to pick him up.
Bree is a good sister.
She is a good sister. Alright, let's see. Phil I'd have to think long and hard before falling into any kind of hole. Where'd Hala go? Rob gets a thinking patch. He deserves some kind of patch for that.
Larry says he said his fill of these jokes.
William's gonna miss the duck race. It's Erica!
Chasing
America. She doesn't even use that anymore.
It's her name.
I know, but she made that audio clip and she used it in all her videos, and now she doesn't use it anymore. Erica, are you working? Oh, let's see. I gotta find it now.
If you have several fills singing together, is it Phil?
If you have is it a Philharmonic? I can do this all night, he says. Gotta go in shortly? What the heck, lady? She's always working, that one. That lady there. Oh, come on. There we go. Would help if you scroll down. Larry! Edit list. Alright, who's here? Phil's here. Sue. Rob. Bree.
Larry.
What the hell was that? Larry. Fatima. William left.
Sue.
I got Sue. Phil, Sue, Rob, Bree, Larry, Fatima. Is Carol still here? Oh, Michigan Carol, are you still here? He said, yes'm.
Oh, gee. No.
Erica.
He's gonna go to work.
She's gotta work. She'll be turning.
Hala is here.
Where's no? Hala.
Hala's here.
How do you know Hala's here?
Because I can feel his presence.
Oh. She kept telling the hubby that it's cruel and unusual punishment
For him to keep
on insisting that I contribute to the household income instead of sitting on my live stream drinking a bottle of wine and telling everybody that she's drunk. Those were the days.
telling Lance to shut up.
And telling Lance to shut up, yeah. Well, we got 11. Who else is lurking? I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Well, I'm one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but I'm giving away a sticker, like...
I'm just telling you, I'm looking at the count. And
Sure.
Are you in on the phone?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not. So you're 7. I mean, you're 7, yeah. Drunk Erica is a fun Erica, right?
That's cool.
Hiding from everybody.
Paula, Phil, Paula, Rob, Phil, Hala, Phil, Rob.
Phil, Sue, Rob, Bree, Larry, Fatima. Anybody else? Erica's got to go to work. William went bowling. With his pants on, I hope.
We go out about that.
Alright, everybody else, oh well. Let's see, share. Screen. Jim should be in the race. I mean, we all have stickers. Well, we're having a rainstorm. It was in the high 60s 5 minutes ago. I blame Eric. Nude bowling. Now that's a concept, right?
Certainly has a new definition of playing with your balls.
Wow. Phil has a Glenfiddich single malt last night. I'll put Erica in anyway, because I can just text her what her address is. Phil doesn't have a sticker, Bree. Bree has a sticker, so I'll take her out. Sue doesn't have a new sticker. Phil doesn't have a sticker. Rob doesn't have a new sticker. Larry doesn't have a sticker. Fatima doesn't have a new sticker. I'll put Erica in. Right, so I'm not gonna mail you a damn sticker. I'll get it in August. A damn sticker. A damn sticker, not just a regular one. A damn sticker.
Oh, okay. She'll be there till about now.
Okay. It should be a fairly quick
Did someone
race.
say balls? Yes, I did. What about it?
Jim said balls. Angie said she doesn't have a sticker. Neither do you, Larry. So if you win the duck race, I will send two. One for you, one for her.
You can have dueling stickers.
Dueling stickers, yeah. Hi, Angie, by the way. Right, Sue? Look at Brie. Erica, she's like, balls. Alrighty. Everybody ready? Ready, Freddy? Let's see. Let's see. Instead of 1 minute, we'll do 45 seconds. That should be good.
Rob has
Multiple emojis.
multiple ball
Emojis, yes.
But I don't think there's a bowling ball on there. There's an 8 ball. There's an 8 ball twice.
Alrighty. Set. There we go. Fatima's like, I hope I'm a nice duck. Can you see that, Fatima? I hope so. They're pretty bright colors. Alright, here we go. Let's turn this off because it's annoying.
What, the horn?
No, the music. Stop pushing that button.
Bree's going to be a clapper.
Okay, she's good at that. Here we go. Oh, there he is. I gotta put Hala in now. Hold on. Hopefully, can I add a person? Can I edit my list? There we go. Now I can add in Hala. Hala, you can't go nowhere. Oh, sling adjustment. Okay. Rob, Rob. Okay, so we'll take Rob out and we'll put Hala in. Hala. Ow. Okay. Now we can do this. There we go. I should have listened to Jim. Well, Rob's going to be here in the summer anyway. He's going to get his sticker, so it's fine. Either way, he's going to get his sticker. Remember, it's not who wins the race. It's who's the last duck standing. How did they ever get away renting orange shoes? You're cutting it off the side of the camper for added cutting what off?
The sticker.
It's a Sunical. Okay, Sue is out.
Because you won, but you lost.
You won, but you lost, Sue. Here we go. Sue, you win nothing. You're proud of the unicorn emoji? Could you make that obnoxious horn any louder? It's in the game, Rob. So the winner is one who consistently comes in last.
That's right, if you're last, you're first.
So Hala is out. Yes, the last duck standing. Fatima's duck feels better with clothing. Hala might be good at this.
Where winners are losers and losers get stickers.
Rob's duck feels better with plum sauce. Or winners are losers and losers get stickers. There you go. Can't beat that with a stick, right? Phil is out. That's because you don't know what your duck is doing underwater and why it's smiling. Alright, it's Larry, Fatima, and Erica. The more you suck, the more you win. Wait, does that not sound right? pretty much neck and neck. Wow, look at that. Fatima's ducks were in prison jumpsuit.
She's a butterfly.
Larry is out. So it's down to the girls, Erica and Fatima. Is this a new song from Robert's Playing, or am I just behind it? No, this is just a revamped version of Driving to the West. He added some lyrics to it. Who's gonna win the race? Erica or Fatima? Into the thin air, I might see a bear.
Erica is kind of old looking.
Erica is the winner. Erica's kind of old looking. Erica won. Erica, you gotta text me your address. Then rough. We'll do one more. Take Erica out. Whoops. So we can send 2 out. Hala. Phil. Larry. Fatima, Holly, Phil, Larry. Rob's getting one in August anyway.
Doesn't make any difference. Put him in. Let him play the game. Let Rob play. He's going to be felt left out, and then he's going to get all pouty, and then he's going to ask questions.
Wow. You hear all that? Jeez. You're welcome, lady. Bree already got a sticker. Okay. What in the hell was that? Here we go. Get your clapping hands ready, Bree. Yeah, a hick burp.
It was something.
A hick burp.
Stomach convulsing into something, you know.
Larry's out again. Jeez. This would be more fun with explosions. Torture does that too. Erica, I'll send out two. One for you and one for Condon. Oh, I forgot Sue. Sue! Crap. I'm horrible. I gotta put Larry back in because I missed Sue. Hick burp is an explosion. You've performed quieter Heimlich maneuvers. You're welcome. Okay. Start all over. There we go. I knew I was missing somebody.
You don't have enough U's and Sue. Is that Rob with the British police hat on? Could that possibly be?
No, it's Phil. Oh, no, wait. It is Rob.
No.
No?
Rob has the fruit on his head.
Oh, that's right. It's Phil.
Rob's wearing a fruit.
Rob's wearing a fruit. That's Phil's bottle inspector. Holla again, damn. What the hey? Holla is out.
I like holes, Rob. Don't be a Philistine. Philistine.
I'm a winner, but a loser. He's a wiener. He gets a wiener patch.
Nice hat.
Film is out. And Rob, if you don't want your sticker, if you win, since you're going to get one, you can elect who you want me to send it to. Where did you get this game? What was the source of the sorts of the stuff?
No, the sauce of
The sauce. The sauce?
the sauce.
It's a website. It's stopwatch.com. They usually use the stopwatches, but we use them as races to give away stickers. Oh, look, I don't have to worry about it. Because Rob is out anyway.
You're out. You lose.
Duck sauce.
You stole fizzy lifting drinks. Good day, sir.
Now it's down to Larry and Sue. Who is going to win or lose? Or
Win, but lose.
Win, but lose.
But if you win, you lose.
yes, who will be the duck that does not cross the finish line?
That will be the last duck standing. Duck sauce, duck soup. I think soup is going. I think.
Everyone loses because we've spent 20 minutes watching duck icons on a screen.
$8 billion of technology.
This is what we do with it.
And, ladies and gentlemen,
Sue is the winner.
Yay.
Sue, you gotta text me your address, please. Might be a photo finish, right? Almost. Yeah, it's just a website, Holland. We do that every once in a while when I give away stickers. But if you'd like a sticker anyway, I can send one to you. Anybody who wants a sticker, just email me. It's a sticker. STIKKA. My therapist is being kept in business by this channel.
Sue has to put a sticker on her e-bike.
Well, I'm gonna send two. One for her and one for Bob.
But Bob's got 6 e-bikes. How's he gonna know?
Bob's
which one
got
to
like an e-bike for every day of the week.
put? Well, that would be 7.
Sticker.
Like butter.
We used to play bowling like that. The winner was the bowler with the lowest score. Yeah. So, yes, she went woohoo. He does not cycle on a Sunday. That's for the holy rollers. But anybody that wants a sticker, I will send them a sticker. I feel generous today. Can you put my email address in the chat, please?
I can do that.
The last one floating, that's right. So if you'd like a sticker anyway, just email me. And I'll send you a sticker. I'll send all the stickers. You get a sticker. And you get a sticker. And you get a sticker. And you get a sticker. Or unless you have my phone number, then you can just message me. But, you know. Or find me on Facebook and message me. Or do all the things. Real will reciprocate and send combos, Haribos, and Malamars.
Oh yeah.
I heard that. Oh yeah.
Send them Elamars to help that other stuff.
Hey. Send all the stuff. Yeah, that's his weakness, Phil. His Malamars. Malomarius.
Yes. Malamarius.
Yeah, I think it is graham cracker.
Whatever it is, they're good.
Whatever it is, you don't care. I think it beats the Oreos. Feel free to post stuff to me. My address is Jim's Place. They all know him. New Jersey, America. Yeah, if anybody wants to send anything to Rob,
Just
send it here, and we'll give it to him in August.
But don't send him anything that will get him arrested on the way out of the country.
Especially like Twizzlers or something. No, he doesn't like them at all, Phil. But anyway, it is 9 bells. But seriously, if anybody wants a sticker, I will gladly mail them out. Just email me your address, and I will send you a sticker. Or message me if you have my phone number. I get the dumbest spam email, I swear. And it's the same thing every day. Rob also likes Batman stuff. Get pinched at the beard border would be a problem. But anyway, that's all I have for tonight. Like me, Rob probably wouldn't mind owning a fully armored Lenco Bearcat vehicle. Would you like to enlarge your member in 3 easy steps? Right? Freaking spam. Anyway, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Tomorrow would be
Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday. I'm painting Thursday night. Painting Thursday night as usual. Sue, don't forget to send me your address, please. And we'll be back at the campground on Friday. You're welcome, Larry. Thanks, Sue. And we have lots of boxes to burn Friday night. I think the last count was 4. We may possibly have one more. And it's a 4-day weekend, so we'll be coming home from the campground on Monday this week. Rob may turn up. That would be nice, Rob. No, I have another channel follow called Garden State Paint. Sometimes my bot throws it in the chat, but it's Garden State Paint. If you like, I do like landscape paintings and acrylic painting and stuff like that. I paint live landscapes mostly. Actually, everything is landscapes except, when there you go, Bree's got it. Thanks, Bree. I have one that I'm working on, which I have to touch up a little bit on Thursday. But, yep. So we'll be coming home from the campground on Monday. We'll have a gig on Saturday. So, other than that, just like every other day, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you do, yeah, exactly, like Bob Ross, but it's not oil painting, it's acrylic paint. Because oil paint is just like a totally different animal in itself. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, blame it on Phil. Don't blame it on Phil. Or who else should we blame it on? Anybody have a different choice besides Phil? We could. Night, guys. See you Thursday.